had a great day, bit of golf, but we got in early to watch the games, and to be fair, apart from this crazy moment at the end, the games haven't been the best, have they?
God, I mean, dull.
Very dull.
Dull is a... I mean, what's happened to Leeds? Leeds, whatever you thought of Leeds last season, defensively, I was always critical of them because they just conceded too many. Love to go forward. But whatever you thought of them, one thing you could not deny is that their games were, oh my God, look at how dull are they at the moment?
They just won the game 1-0.
Still dull.
If they miss...
Yeah, they won. But what I'm saying is, if he misses that penalty, does it make it exciting? They're dull, mate. They're a boring team compared to last year.
Okay, Leeds fans, probably still at the stadium, but if you've been watching it, give us a call, 03717 223344. That's a huge 3 points for you, getting a result there. Crystal Palace have actually been on a half-decent run of form. So, but let's talk Newcastle. We have to talk Newcastle.
Oh, God. Talking to dull.
That was it. We watched the game, and... You know, Kieran Clark getting sent off after 10 minutes almost spoils it. I don't like the rule, but it is what it is. You have to just leave him and let him go through one-on-one and hope the keeper makes a save. Made it difficult. Actually ends up being a half-decent point for you, you know, coming away playing almost 80 minutes, down to 10 men. But I look at it, Jace, and I look at Newcastle. They're still winless. They've got 7 points, and... I almost have to say it actually might do them a favour going down. And the reason I say this, and I want to hear from Newcastle fans, give us a call, 03717 223344. I think it's a good idea. Well, I mean, not an idea, but if they go down, they can regroup, reset as a football club. They've got the new owners. It'll be a first full season with them in charge. They get some parachute payments. They go out.
They don't need parachute payments.
I know they don't need them, but it might help. It helps.
Parachute payments.
It still helps.
You get more money staying in the Premier League.
You go down, they spend a load of money on players. They walk the Championship because I don't think the quality in the Championship is as good as it has been in previous years. Get that winning mentality back, win a load of games, go up again, and then you come back into the Premier League with a different mindset. Because I feel like at the moment it's just desperation all the time for Newcastle. They're clinging on to it all the time, every season for the last 4 seasons.
I understand I understand where you're coming from, but it can never be good to get relegated. It can't be good. Why can't they do something like that in the Premier League next season? Yeah, they can go.
They can't stay up. They can't get a point.
If they get relegated, this conversation is null and void. Of course it is. But right now...
They need wins, though, don't they? They need wins. Points are not good enough. 1 point ain't good enough. No, they need wins.
It's a better point for Norwich. Even though they went down to 10 men, Newcastle, at 1-0 down, really, Newcastle should go and win that. They should. They should go and win. Don't concede a goal. You're up against one of the lowest scorers in Premier League history. It must be. I mean, hell of a goal from Pukki, by the way.
It was a great finish.
Oh, what a strike that is! He's not right. He's not naturally left-footed, but he won't hit a better ball with his left foot than that, mate. That is an absolute rocket. But don't concede, Jamie. I tell you, it isn't a good idea. Don't concede, win the points.
I was disappointed in Norwich. They've gone down to 10 men. They've got 80 minutes.
Dull again. It was just a dull night's
football. Did they really open up Newcastle? I actually thought Newcastle were a better side.
Yeah, I thought Newcastle actually, when they went down to 10 men, adjusted better to the game than Norwich did. And that's a bit of a damning indictment, has to be said, on Norwich with an extra... It wasn't like they had an extra man for like half an hour. They had it for 80 minutes plus. You've got to make that extra man work. All
right, we'll come back. Let's go to the calls. There's some huge results, really. If you look at it, Leeds, that gets them right out of trouble.
It's a massive moment, that.
Yeah, massive result that gets them out. A bit of bother. That leaves Newcastle, Burnley and Norwich in the bottom 3, and then it goes Watford, Southampton and then Leeds. Everton down there, who are on tomorrow, and Jason Cundy and me will be taking calls after that game. It's a huge moment as well.
You're Woody.
Oh, you're not here, are you?
I'm not in tomorrow. I'm doing Chelsea too, yeah.
Oh, what a touch
I'm watching the Kings of Europe.
I'm going to come in early.
Get in early. You and Woody, you can sit in front of the telly and make yourself at home. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that already. That's giving me a right little cheer up.
Oh, cheers.
Newcastle fans, want to hear from you. 03717 223344. Let's go to Phil, who's a Newcastle fan. Phil, good evening.
Good evening. You all right, boys?
Yeah, we're good.
Phil.
Yeah, that was a brilliant result for us tonight, mate.
Was it really, though?
It wasn't. It wasn't, Phil. It's not a brilliant result.
It was a brilliant.
It's not.
10 men, mate.
It's not.
10
It's
men
not.
against 7.
You're against the worst side. One of the worst sides the Premier League's seen.
Now,
But Norwich have picked up, by the way.
Football's football, and you get what turns up. We had 10 men for 81 minutes, and we got a draw. And we are rubbish.
Oh, careful, Phil. Drop the next one.
Yeah,
Look, Phil,
yeah.
once you take the lead against, I thought Newcastle actually probably the better side at 10v11. But when you go one up, Phil, it's not a brilliant result. It's not, mate. Not a 1-0 up. Not when you're in a league position in a league at home against Norwich. It's not.
10 men, that was a good result.
It's not, Phil. It's not, mate. You're kidding yourself. You're lying to yourself. If you think that's a brilliant result, it's not.
I don't think it's brilliant. It's a good result.
Okay, it's not. It's not.
But Jason, they've got a point out of a game when they've been down for 10 men. Look, Kieran Clark's obviously killed them, but you know that you go into that game and you want to win the game. And I was saying it's a must-win for Newcastle, but after 10 minutes you're down to 10 men and you manage to get a draw against a team that is in form, by the way. They've won 2. Well, they've won 2. Like 1-2, drawn 2 now. So you'd say Norwich have picked up.
It's a bad result for both of them. It's a bad result for both of them. No one can come away. No fan can come away and say, great result, as he's just done. No one can. Norwich should take all 3 points. Okay, they should. But when you're 1-0 up at home against a poor Norwich, surely you should take 3 points. I can see both sides of this. I think it's a pretty bad result for point when you're in the bottom 3.